Hello guys, my name is Bill. This is SixRounds Studio. Today we're back on the Mossberg 185. I've had some time to really think about how I'm going to repair all of these brakes, or not the brakes, but how to repair this so that I can make the brakes disappear. And I have a plan, and I think it's a good plan. So one of the first things that I need to deal with, or one of the things that I need to deal with, is the fact that there's a big chunk of wood missing in this box mag. The other problem I've got is that the that big crack that I patched, it didn't have any wood. So basically, what you get is the gap fill from the epoxy. Okay. I want to try and make all that disappear. So what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to try to kill two birds with one stone here. I'm actually going to mill away, see if I can get this up there. I'm actually going to mill away material all the way up to here, all the way down here, as far as I can go, and still miss the screw that I put in. And I'm going to mill it so that it's about a 1/16 of an inch from the edge of the inletting, because I want to leave that original inletting if I can. So I'm going to square that up, and I'm going to come right down through here, and then I'm going to come as far as I can till I actually break out in the wrist area. Then I'm going to cut in a new piece and glue in or epoxy in a new replacement piece of wood. That's how I'm going to handle this brake. All right. I'm still working or still thinking about how I'm going to handle this area around the wrist. I got a couple ideas there. Let's get started. So by cutting this away, you actually get to see the quality of the glue up. You can see how it had to do some gap filling in here, but how tight the fit up with the glue up is in this area right here. So we've come from here all the way back to here. We're going to fill this in with a replacement piece of wood. And then that still is going to leave us dealing with that. All right, we have it all cut out. Now we got to create the patch that goes in. And I have this piece of wood that we're going to pull the patch out of. And the thing that I have to worry about is matching the grain. So the grain on this piece of wood is pretty straight down the center line, or the longitudinal line of the stock, and you can see the coloration of the wood and the grain lines going this way. This piece of wood that I have here, the grain lines are on a little bit of a bias, and so they kind of go like this. So when I cut this out, I have to match the orientation of the grain lines to the stock itself. What I also did is cut this into 2 steps, and the reason I did that is it was getting way too thin over here, and I was going to end up coming out into the inletting, and I didn't want to do that. So I did a couple steps. So I'm going to I'll have to step that cut when I make it, which is fine. It'll actually give it more glue surface and hold that a lot more secure. The other thing is I built a radius in here, in this area right here. So I'm going to radius that when I cut this. I'll just hand fit it. Let's go ahead and start cutting the patch and getting that ready to glue onto this piece of wood. So that's 6.5 inches. And that's 6.5 inches. So we're going to cut that out of here like this. And this is 600 thousandths, and that will be more than enough material for me to cut that out. Let's go do it. did explain in an earlier video why I add the white to the epoxy. You can go back and watch an earlier video on this repair, and you'll get the explanation for that. So the first place we're going to go is right here. One here. We're going to try and bridge all of this without hopefully tilting it. All right, guys, we've got the side that was most ugly done, and I have to do the other side, and it's going to be rinse and repeat because there's no sense in me going through the entire repair of this left side because it's going to be essentially a repeat of what I did on this right side. I'm going to have to mill it away, put in this applique, this cover, and then just hand fit it. Okay, so we're going to do that off camera. When we come back on this Mossberg shotgun gun stock, I will be stripping it and refinishing it, and I will show you that left side at that time when we start the refinishing on this, so you'll get to see some really good close-ups. This was an interesting and sort of complex repair. We're going to have to do some definite coloring and faux to make this completely disappear. It's a nice solid repair though, and I really like the way it came out. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. This was completely different. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I love you guys. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.